Hello once again, welcome to this YouTube channel, Passionate Media TV. And of course, today we will be critiquing another movie. And this is Screenwriter Movie Sojourn. In case you are just joining and you have a negative mindset about this content or these videos that I am doing, please kindly swipe left and then you can leave it for somebody else to watch. All right. So, to my wonderful audience who love fact over sentiment, would you like to guess the title of this movie we are about to critique? By the way, my name is Samuel Adeyemi. I am the Screenwriter Movie Sojourn. Okay, so can we have the film now? Alright, so now you know the title of the movie that we want to critique. So, the first thing that I observed from the movie is, let us look at this particular time stamp.
Who are these miscreants outside the house?
Your son is here.
Alright, so you can see what just happened there. It would have been more better if the writer could have used when Daddy Mike in the movie, or the father of the popular musician, said, "Who are these miscreants?" The wife would have just said, "He's here." And then the father or the dad will furrow his eyes, like or furrow his forehead rather, and then shrink like you can see that clearly. And then she's going to say, "Your son is here." Since the writer wants us to see from the oblivion of the father, that the father does not know that his son is around, then it could have been more better for the wife to prolong, or for the writer, it would have been more better for the writer to intentionally prolong the answer a little, instead of just revealing the answer immediately. All right, so now at this particular timestamp, let us check it out. You can see at that particular time saying I can't stay here is not necessary, because at the other end of the scene, let us see together.
Daddy, I don't feel safe in my house.
Don't feel safe in your house.
So you can see that saying that he doesn't feel safe in his house, this would have been the best time to say it, instead of him just saying, "Oh, I can't stay here." We already know that it's possible that you would not stay there. Or in fact, seeing that already and you left immediately shows that you cannot stay there. And then when you go to your father's house, you now have to say, that's scholarly, when you go to his father's house, you now have to tell the father that, okay, he doesn't feel safe in his house. And remember, screenwriting is show, do not tell. Or in fact, filmmaking as well is show, do not tell. So we've seen it already that the man has said he has 24 hours to stay, and then seeing that makes him to be scared or fidget, and then he said, "I can't stay here." That isn't necessary, because he is going to still tell his father that he doesn't feel safe in his house. So it's just like showing us a repetition. Show, do not tell. Never ever forget this rule. In case you are still wondering, oh, what's this about and all that I've said before, please just swipe left. This video may not necessarily be for you.
Desperate to be heard. My best friend introduced me to Gaspar.
Gaspar? Who is Gaspar?
He manages a record label.
So where he said what he just said, that his friend introduced him to someone, Gaspar, the police officer, it would have just been best if the screenwriter make the police officer to also furrow his eyes, or his face rather, I keep using eyes, he furrow his forehead and like make it to shrink, furrow. And then he wonders. So Kolade would now look at the police officer and feel like, oh, well, Gaspar is someone that manages the record label or a record label. So instead of still asking again, who is Gaspar, doesn't really make it to stand out properly. It is show, do not tell. I hope you got that. To say it properly, it would have just be easier for the man to wear a questioning look. So in case you're a screenwriter and you're writing, instead of you to expect the next character, instead of you to write it in a way that the next character is going to say, who is this person? Or you say, okay, he impregnated me. Or you just say, okay, let me give a name. Viper introduced me to him. Then the man will just say like, Viper? Oh, Viper is the head of the court of whatever. I hope you get that. So it will make it look more interesting. Even though the audience already know who is Gaspar, we can become oblivious from the point of view of the other character. All right, so let's also watch this particular time stamp.
Was that how you went on the UK tour?
Precisely.
So you can see from that particular place, this particular scene is just near perfection based on what I want to speak about here. Where he asks that, okay, was that how you were able to go to UK? And the guy gave a nodding sign. That could have just been best. Instead of him to say precisely. Once he nods like that, we already know that the answer is yes. Remember, screenwriting is less talk, more action. That's what filmmaking is all about. Okay, so there are still some other things that I spotted, but I do not want to go into details. If not, I might digress a little into acting and critiquing the acting, but it's all fine. Okay, so like I said before, the essence of doing this video is not to by any means demean anyone's work. You just have to have an open mind to be able to watch this critiquing. More episodes, more movies will still be critiqued again. Those who are releasing these movies are doing a very good job, and we pray that the Lord keep upholding them and strengthening them as their inspiring lives as well. My name remains Samuel Adeyemi, and I am a writer with integrity, where we write the mind of God via the lens of Jesus. We have a writing firm which is Writers with Integrity. In case you want to write your movie from script to screen, or you have a script that's been written already and you want us to be able to vet it professionally to make it a screenplay, or you have a screenplay and you feel you want us to critique it, professionally before you take it out for your production, you can reach us directly via the number that's shown on the screen or in the comment section as well. Again, this screenwriting movie sojourn is meant for professionals, it's meant for screenwriters, it's meant for directors as well, to be able to make their next production stand out better than the previous one. I wish you well in your future production. Keep writing well. Bye.